fellow geeks. We had a chance to chat with some of our friends from Adept Icarus, the creators of Arium Evolve. It's the third piece of the Arium box set that's coming to Kickstarter, and it can work as a standalone tool to enhance your campaign in any system. Develop a world map together with the whole table, define character relationships that enrich or complicate your party's dynamic, and come up with downtime and rumors and all sorts of other things to bring your world to life together. Plus, like I said, you can use it on any TTRPG you want. Check out our playthrough episode from last time. But right now, we're catching up with Will and Drew for some bonus content to talk about the details of Arium Evolve. If you like what you hear, check out the links in our show notes for more info. Now, let's roll.
Man, I swear I have like a whole mini campaign based off of your sticky notes here I could have gotten to.
Hey.
That was great.
That's actually a really good segue, Chase. Let's do a few questions. For as a GM, Chase, what was like the most exciting aspect of Evolve?
Ooh, I have to say the player's doing my homework for me. That's great.
I don't know if I've ever heard it put that way, man, but that's pretty spot on.
No, I really liked it. I liked the collaboration because I love the mapping. It was fun because it gives you guys, like, you get to put stuff out there that you want to see that sounds fun to you, but it leaves it vague enough to where it like just lets me follow little story snippets and still prepare something that you're not going to know what's coming, but it's going to be flavored to things that you guys are finding intriguing. And that's really, really fun. That's a fun tool.
Yeah.
For me, as somebody who plays a lot of one shots, the relationships are so helpful. Just like being able to drop into a scene and that, like, I heard the setting for the very first time when we sat down, and just immediately have a way to bounce off of other players instead of that like awkward, and I am fussy with you. Yeah. And just like have to gauge it. The fact that it goes both ways where both players have an understanding, it doesn't even have to necessarily match. It gives agency, but it also gives direction. And I think that's really cool, really fun, maybe even rare. I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
tell me a little bit about Evolve, Will. Where did this come from? Where did this concept come from?
Yeah, it was something that we wanted to do from the very, very beginning. In fact, when we first came up with the concept of Arium, I mean, it wasn't called Arium, it was called something else. It was originally, I think the first name was the Sticky Note RPG. And we conceived of it not really as a series of 3 books, but as one book. But as we got closer and closer to releasing it, we found that that there was a lot of value in the idea of just the world building, and there was a lot of value in the idea of just the sort of setting agnostic game engine. And then we also had all these other cool ideas. We're like, we could do all this other stuff, it would be great. We're like, great, okay, that's the 3rd book, we'll make a 3rd book. And we never really got around to finishing it. Some of the things in Evolve have existed since the very beginning, almost. Like some of them, we had concepts for them, and we even used them in some of our play tests in the original games, and they didn't make the cut when we finally made the release of Create and Discover. And so when a little bit of time passed and some other projects had kind of come and gone, it was like, hey, what about Evolve? Like, people asked for it and were really interested in it. We had that as a stretch goal on the original campaign, and we didn't quite make it. We were pretty close, but yeah, it was something that I always knew, I think, that we wanted to do. And Drew and Asha were both really interested in it. So I was like, hey, should we do it? And they're like, yes. And so we did. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, great job. It's very fun. Very fun addition to Arium.
Oh my gosh. It is very fun. And Drew, how did it feel playing it with a different game besides Arium? Was this the first time you've played it like cross game platform? I don't know how to say that.
Yeah. You know, it's pretty cool. It's a cool, surreal experience to like know just how applicable this can be to like any game your group is into, and just like have that hunch, but then bring it to the table and see it in action and just like have confirmation that your hunch was right. It's awesome. Will has done a lot more play testing. He's leading play testing groups with this, and he has since we started Sticky Note RPG. We've been play testing every aspect of this. But this is one of my first experiences applying the hunch to a different system, right? And to just back up, like we sort of shorthand the games, right? So Discover, our world building RPG, is really a system agnostic world building tool, right? So you can build a world, build a setting to play in, and plug it into any of your favorite TTRPG system, and it'll work. And then Discover is our setting agnostic game engine, right? Well, so you, if you really love a specific setting from a book, from a different RPG, but maybe those rules don't resonate with you, and you want something more streamlined and narrative focused without a ton of crunch, Discover will plug into any setting. And the reason they work so well together is, you all know, you can create some very wild settings in Create that you have to have a very customizable rule set from Discover. And then this, we brought from the same perspective of, we have a lot of cool things in Discover that we want to allow players to feel like they have a longer arc and a long like progression with their character and expand on that. But we also just wanted cool tools that could be used in any game to just enhance the collaboration and the storytelling, right? And that's exactly what we set out to do. And I'll just be completely candid, like originally for me, the focus on Evolve was like, how do we make all these cool rules and ideas and concepts for the Arium ecosystem? And as we went on, Will was like, no, man, this is bigger. Like, this can go to so many different games. And Ryutama, and this is like proof that it totally works. So,
It
sorry to
totally
be so
works.
long winded on that.
No,
but
that's
that's
exactly what I was
great.
looking for.
Yeah.
Discussion's kind of for both of you, but what are like the challenges of making a game like this customizable? Because you've done it for like 3 now. How do you make it so like customizable to the broad genre? There's got to be challenges in that. You're making something that is so flexible that it can go into different genres, and I feel like that's a really hard line to follow. But you guys do it with grace.
You want to go first, Drew, and I can wrap it up.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the core concept is about collaboration, right? And everything that we put into the books on some level is about making sure everyone at the table has a voice, and that everyone has it at the table has a vested interest in the story being told. And is if we keep our focus on making tools and rules and expansion ideas and whatever, if we just keep the essence of, we're here to tell an awesome story together, then it really doesn't matter what game you're playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's true. And I think to take it just one step further than that, it does require a little bit of single-mindedness in a way, to that devotion to the idea of, this needs to be able to work for anything. And we've had many sessions where we're like, okay, but everybody meets in a tavern, or or everybody meets on a spaceship, or pick a thing, right? And it's like, okay, but what if they don't? Like, what if it's something completely different from that?
If
How
it's
do we
tavern
make it
on a spaceship.
how do we make it work in, yeah, exactly, how do we make it work in any situation? And there have been a lot of discussions about those types of things, and we've play tested it a lot of different ways, trying to make sure that it all makes sense. And another game that we've been working on, that's coming at some point in the future, is a game where there are 22 different realms that are like completely different from each other. Yeah, I don't know if you know anything
You
about
don't
this.
say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very
And
strange.
Yeah, and they're pretty much all made with Arium Create. So yeah. Anyway,
So exciting.
yeah.
It genuinely is. And wow, okay, what year did Create go? Like, when was Create introduced to the world in Kickstarter format?
Yeah, in Kickstarter 2020, and the PDF was also released in 2020, and then the book shipped to backers early 2021.
Wow. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
fast turnaround time. Are you expecting something similar for Evolve?
we're hoping to be fairly fast. Yeah, it's the manuscript is sort of in final revisions right now, and we've got the editor queued up to start looking at it as soon as it's ready. So we got that. We also have the layout artist. We're bringing back the whole original team. I was really excited about that. I didn't know if we were going to be able to manage it, but both David and Char are both back doing their parts, and so we're going to have I think a really great book that will resonate with people who liked all the original stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah,
And there's going to be a box set, right?
yeah, that's the plan. Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be so
Amazing.
cool. The
Yep.
art for the box is just out of this world. I spent so much time just scrolling through all the tiny details because it in
Yeah.
itself is the representation of anything can happen.
Yeah, and that's Fernando Salvaterra, who's a really well-known map person who makes a lot of hand-drawn and hand-painted maps, and he hand-drew and painted this cover for the box that is just incredible. It's really, really cool. There's a lot of
Yeah.
neat details.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like you. I can get lost just exploring the illustration for the box. It's pretty cool. And it encapsulates everything that Arium's about. Like
Mhm.
it's so cool.
Oh,
That's so cool.
well, it has been like such an absolute pleasure to like follow this game from create now to evolve, and I'm very honored to be able to put that content on our channel. Thank you for joining us and letting us experience it in like a different format than I've ever played Arium. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks for letting
you.
me run your game. Thanks for joining us. It was super fun.
Chase, I thought you crushed it, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You
absolutely.
wove this all in with like a
Oh yeah.
storyline. What the heck?
Nicely done. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was great.
Cool. Thank you guys. It was really fun to run.
I'm ready for the next session, guys. I'm not
Right?
gonna...
Got the whole campaign already ready to go.
There
Let's
you
do
go.
it. Cool. Well, any last socials or
Yeah.
Kickstarter dates or information, anything you guys want to share?
Yeah, I think right now we're targeting May 5th for launch. And so that you can go follow the Kickstarter right now. It's already out there. So you can follow along whenever this airs, if it isn't already launched. And if it is launched, then hey, just back it. You can just back it. That's all you have to do. Just back it.
Yeah,
Just back
do
it.
it. Just do
Yeah.
it.
When we get to that point, we'll definitely have links in the description, by the way.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
can always go to ariumrpg.com where we have free tools for Arium and for other RPGs. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Excellent. Looking forward to it. I'll be backing it myself. So
Thank
very
you.
good. Well, always a pleasure playing with you two. Thanks for joining us. And Em, anything else? Did we cover it?
I think we covered it. Maybe you guys want to do like one last socials plug. Where can people find you if they want to like just read more about Arium? If the Kickstarter isn't live when this is posted, where can they find out more?
Probably the best place is going to be the Discord.
Mhm.
You can join our Discord. You can get to that by going to adepticarus.com. You can sign up for the email newsletter there. You can join the Discord. There's also the socials that we do post on. I think the main ones that we have are Instagram, YouTube, Blue Sky, and probably Discord, I think, is the other one. So I think that's
Awesome.
yeah.
What about you,
Discord's
Drew? You
great.
mentioned at the very start that you like helping people make stuff. Where can people find
Yeah.
you?
I'm I don't have a ton of presence anymore, but I'm at Word Drew on Instagram. And so that's probably the place to find me. Yeah, so you can find me there and hit me up, and I'm always looking for people to collaborate with and tell awesome stories. At the end of the day, let's build cool worlds and tell awesome stories, and if I can help in that way, I'm interested.
just like we did today.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Very cool. All right. Well, pleasure as always. I think that is going to wrap our session. So, everybody go take a long rest, drink plenty of water, go back Arium Evolve. We'll have the links in the description of this video when available. And until then, we'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to head to the Arium Kickstarter to get a box set of your own. You can check out the links in the show notes to learn more about Arium, join our Discord, check out Adept Icarus's other cool projects, and more. And until next time, take a long rest, drink plenty of water, and we'll catch you next time.